Give thanks, respect each and every time. Let's begin. Silent often arrives after the noise of holding on, when efforts fades and resistance loosen. A quiet space appear. In that stillness, something gently begins to return. Letting go is not losing what's mattered. It is allowing life to breathe again, where tension once lived, and understanding quietly waits to emerge within us. Many people think letting go means forgetting, yet the truth release is something different. It is remembering without carrying the weight. Silent help us reach that place when the minds become calm, memories soften, what once felt heavy begin to settle into perspective, leaving behind wisdom rather than the pressure of unresolved emotion. Silence creates a doorway back to ourselves. After season of striving, explaining, or resisting, we rediscover something steady inside. Letting go, clear that space where that one steady can return. The truth is simple. Peace was never absent. It was only waiting beneath the noise we carry for a long time. At first, silence may feel unfamiliar without constant distraction. We begin hearing thoughts we once avoided. Yet, this is where release begins. The mind slowly untangles what is held too tightly. With patience, we learn that silence is not emptiness, it is a quiet room where clarity gathers and understanding finally speaks. Letting go really happens in a single moment. More often, it's unfold through small decisions repeated quietly. Choosing not to reopen old arguments. Choosing rest instead of worry. Choosing patience instead of control. Each gentle decision softens the grips of the past until silence begins replacing the constant noise. Through silence, we recognize how much energy holding on required. Every replaced memory and imagined outcome asks attention. When we loosen that effort, surprising calms appears. Letting go, return that energy to the present moment where breathing feels easier and life begins moving again with a quiet balance. Silent also reveal truth that nice once disguised. We begin noticing what really matters and that only demands attention. Many worries fade when seen clearly. Letting go becomes easier when perspective grows. What once looked permanent now appears as a passing chapter within a much larger story. Sometimes silence invites forgiveness to arrive slowly, not because the past suddenly changed, but because we no longer wish to carry its weight forward. Letting go frees the present from today's arguments. In that quiet space, forgiveness becomes less about others and more about restoring peace within ourselves. The longer we remain with silent, the more natural it feels. Thoughts slow, breathing deepen, and the urgency of concern fades. Letting go become less than an effort and more of a rhythm. Like waves releasing the shore, life continues forward without the need to hold every moment tightly. Nature quietly reflects this rhythm everywhere. Forest leaf falls without regret, rivers release water towards distant horizon. Nothing resists its own unfolding. When we notice these patterns, letting go becomes and begins to feel less frightening. Silent remind us that release is part of life's natural movement. Often what we release is not the memory itself, but the expectation attached to it. We imagine how things should have turned out, and when the expectation dissolves, the memories becomes lighter. Silent allowed the change to happen gently, transforming the disappointment into simple understanding about how life truly unfolds. With practice, silent becomes familiar territory. We no longer rush to fill every pause. In those spaces, insight appear naturally. Letting go is no longer an act of force, but a quiet recognition. What belongs to the past stays there, while the present open with expected clarity. There is courage in allowing silence to remain. The world often encourages constant reaction and exclamation. Yet, stepping back reveals a deeper strength. Letting go means trusting that not every situation requires our continued involvements. Sometimes peace grows only when we stop holding the thread of old struggles. As silence deepens, we notice something returning slowly. Attention, freed from past tensions. Our awareness expand again. Simple detail reappears. The moments of air, distant water, soft light across room. Letting go restores our ability to notice life happening quietly around us. This renewed attention carries its own wisdom. We begin recognizing earlier signals of tension and resistance. Silence becomes a guide rather than an escape. Letting go happens sooner because awareness gently reminds us when holding on is no longer serving growth. Eventually, we understand that letting go was never about removing meaning from the past. It was about releasing the weight attached to it. Silent, preserve what's mattered, while allowing the rest to fade naturally. In that balance, memory becomes teachers rather than burden. Returning to silent regular strengthen this balance. We step away from constant noise. We reconnect to the quiet center within. Letting go becomes easier each time because we remember where peace resides. It has always been there, waiting beneath layers of tension and expectation. Through silence, we rediscover truth in life's unfolding. Not every answer arrives immediately, yet movements continue. Letting go Allow the movement to guide us forward instead of forcing direction. We learn to walk with patience towards the horizon, gradually revealing themselves. The quiet we return to is not empty, it's carried the calms that follow understanding. Letting go clears that space where gratitude can grow. We begin appreciating the lesson hidden inside experiences that once felt heavy and difficult. Silent also remind us that peace does not require perfection. Life continues bringing challenges, changes, unknown parts, yet the ability to release what we cannot control gives every moment greater freedom to unfold. Over time, this practice transfers how we move through the world. We react less quickly, listen more carefully, and choose where our attention belongs. Letting go becomes a quiet companion, guiding wiser responses. What returns from silent is not the past, but present. Awareness sharpens, breathing steadier. The future feels less urgent because the present moment holds enough meaning on its own. Eventually, we realize silence was never separated from life. It was simply that space where understanding grows. Letting go allows us to hear it again beneath the noise of constant striving. And so we return again and again to that quiet place within. From silent, we rediscover clarity, balance, calm direction. Letting go becomes not an ending, but a gentle beginning. Each time life invites us. Now you know, letting go was never losing. Develop in silent. Move with purpose. Respect every time.